Dr. Smith represents to me what faculty at USC was at that time, and I think is today. Those who are at the best of their game, those people who have actually worked in the field that they're teaching, and they're bringing with them that real world knowledge and experience.
Doc Smith's background is very colorful. He became one of the very first public relations directors with Western Airlines when airlines were just saying, we have to look how to communicate.
After he left Western Airlines, that's when he really started to get serious about his educational career.
He was one of the very early public relations instructors in the country.
And then ended up at USC in 1970.
Maybe he saw that where his talents could best be used. He was a good teacher. He just understood. He understood people. He understood what they were looking for, but also, again, what they were capable of.
He was so excited about teaching and about students that you just felt you could do anything. And I think all of us who were Doc's kids, as we used to call ourselves, always used to comment how he believed in us so much that we just did amazing things. We didn't know we shouldn't or couldn't.
I think it was the fact that he took an interest in you, not just as a student, but as a person.
Dr. Smith had individual students, period. If he had a class of 30, he had 30 individual students that he knew and that he talked to.
When he walked into a classroom, you knew that he wanted to be there on that day or any day. You could hear a pin drop in his class because nobody wanted to miss anything he said. It was amazing.
And he said, I'm going to give you a toolbox that it doesn't matter where you go, whether you end up working for symphonies or airlines or animal rights, it doesn't matter. This toolbox is going to help you communicate what you're passionate about and make a difference.
In 1976, he founded the master's degree program in public relations, and then he started the first degreed program in sports information here at USC. It was the first one in the country.
Doc was one of the first academicians to actually have a key leadership role in the Public Relations Society of America.
He was the national president of PRSA in 1977.
And I think that was because they recognized that this was an extraordinary case of a practitioner who had become an academic, but that he was very valuable to the society.
He helped start the Public Relations Student Society of America.
He and I went to New York and we talked the professionals into giving us permission to start a society. Everyone said it can't happen, the students change all the time, they'll never have leadership. And within a couple of years, there were 9,000 students in chapters across the country, and it took off from there. And I was really lucky to be the first president of the PRSSA.
Shortly after he passed in 1988, several of us got together and said, we should really find some way to repay him for the immense impact that he'd had on all of our lives. We thought one of the great ways to do that would be to start this symposium.
It's our way of really paying tribute to the people he made us be.
And whose sole purpose in life was to give you a foundation to grow.
Today, the purpose of this symposium is to provide a platform for leaders in the public relations field to come and share their insights and perspectives on the profession.
Challenge people to think and see the world in new ways, and to really, as he was, always be on the forefront in our field.
So he stays alive in this way that, we all have people in our lives who touched our lives deeply. And some are stamped a little deeper on your heart. And Doc is one of those people.